And welcome back to the second segment of the show for today. We're talking to Ms. Greenlee, Ms. TTurner, and Ms. Pinkerton in reference to women that are involved with giving back to the community, women that are involved in helping others. And so that's what we'd like to do, Ms. Greenlee, is to have you to give us some information in reference to this anti-violence campaign that you generally involved with and what you're doing in reference to that. And Ms. Turner will continue to give us more personal information in reference to fighting cancer and what it can mean to others, as well as Ms. Pinkerton will give us some information in reference to how she's able to help the community. Let's start with you.
Yes, Dr. Haney, thank you. Those who don't know, I lost my son to gun violence in the streets in 2003. So I really was fighting the gun violence way before then, but when it really hit home, I took a big leap, and God just gave me the opportunity to have the strength to go on and love on other mothers. And my brother had the opportunity to listen to his God and write the program up for me. So when it hit me personally, not only did I want to fight about where's all these guns coming from in our community, I also got to realize that our schools are putting these young black boys out at a rapid rate. I mean, expelling them. So now in this year, I will be adding on a GED class and a job training class to my facility, because if they don't read, they don't get the education they need, they're not only going to give up on themselves, but they're going to look for more crime. And so I'm really excited about, let me bring in the education to them that has already been put back out to the streets. I didn't say I could stop the violence, but I know for a fact I can reduce it a good 75%.
And that would be enough. If
That'd be enough.
If you could reduce it 75%.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Turner, what about you? You involved with food and with cancer survivors and et cetera. What are you doing, and what would you advise women who might be impacted by cancer or some other disease? What would you advise them in terms of how they ought to try to overcome some of the situations they find themselves in?
I would advise ladies to get active, get around other people that are doing things physically fit, that are actually eating natural foods. I'm so thankful for this facility that Ms. Greenlee has, because I'm able to offer classes. I have Zumba, hip hop dance, fitness classes at her facility. We also address fitness, food issues, and we just take that out into the community. I also have another program where I design outreach fitness ministry for churches. Not just somebody that comes and works out at your church, but an actual ministry of how to take fitness and go out and reach the masses with what you know God has done for us.
And so you're really involved in fighting cancer and trying to make women more aware of some of the possibilities and some of the things that they have within themselves.
Yes.
And they have to understand the things that they have within themselves before they can think in terms of being healed. Is that what we're saying?
That is exactly it. You understand. God is speaking to the inside of us, and our healing is in there. He's given us information on how to do this, and that's what I get to share. It's so amazing to be able to take the mess of that and to help somebody else find a way out, maybe to prevent it in the first place. Eat healthy, exercise, do what you got to do to take care of that temple.
Because the temple is God's house.
Yes.
And so religion plays a very, very significant role in that.
Absolutely. And medicine doesn't get it. The answer is what God gave us. Medicine only covers it.
Those are powerful words.
Yes, it
powerful words. Now, so you're involved with catering. Now, how does that help people, Ms. Pinkerton, when you think about giving back to the community?
Well, it's not just catering, Dr. Haney. It's like Shamika said, God spoke to me one day. In October 1st, 2013, I was sitting at home alone on the couch, and you know, the Lord came to me and he told me to do something with myself. You know, he gave me a gift and he told me I better use it for something other than profit. You know, so that night I decided that I was going to get up and do something like he told me to do. And he told me to I started my cupcake crusade. It's called Sunshine's Crusade, Cakes for a Cure. And what I do is I send out an email that night at 7 o'clock at night on October the 1st, 2013. And I told people, if you know someone that has been affected with cancer, someone that's taking care of someone with cancer, you know, a cancer patient or whatever, you know, send me an email, tell me their story, and I'll show up and give them a free box of cupcakes. And that's what I do. And that night, I got such an overwhelming response. I was out at midnight delivering cupcakes on October the 1st, 2013. And I got started doing that because my mother died of cancer.